You might be breathing a sigh of relief, thinking that the narcissist is finally done with you, and will leave you alone for good. But the truth is, your story with the narcissist can only ever be 100% finished, when you are completely done with them, refusing all entry. Little did you know that you were the one to wield the power all along. The truth about narcissism. Long ago, the narcissist disowned their true self, which was the part of them that was able to fully embody what it means to be a human. Without their true self, they're no longer able to experience empathy, compassion, kindness or love. They are now an empty, conscienceless vessel, with nothing but their ego in charge. Their ego created a false self, to protect them from the truth, that they are a flawed and broken human being. To achieve this, it has created an entire false reality for the narcissist to live in, whereby they are superior beings, which the entire universe revolves around. From this, stems an air of extreme arrogance and entitlement, because they now think they're special and sit above all others. However, the truth is much darker. Narcissists are fractured souls, who need to feed off the life force energy of whole souls, in order to keep their psychological state stable. When the narcissist amputated their authentic self, they also severed their own access to the divine life force. Where that piece of themselves once sat, now sits an empty black hole. For them to abate the absolute pain and despair, which is the empty void, they seek constant self-medication. The only way they can band-aid that pain is by stealing the life force energy from other people. But the fix is only ever temporary. For a narcissist to truly heal, they would need to look within, acknowledge their flaws, and re-establish the connection with their inner being. However, the very nature of narcissism makes that a near impossibility. The ego is a relentless tyrant, who will not allow them to have access to that truth, because that would mean the death of itself, the ego. Narcissistic supply. The narcissist has left themselves living the life of a drug addict, who constantly needs a hit. For a narcissist, the drug is called narcissistic supply. This comes in the form of attention, which serves to consistently validate the ego's false narrative, that they are a god. Examples of narcissistic supply include being admired, compliments and flattery, fame and infamy, being in control of everything and everyone, sex, playing the victim, appearing successful. Much like any drug addict, the narcissist will do anything necessary to secure and maintain their supply. Although narcissists have no capacity to experience love or empathy, they've learned through years of observing and practicing how to fake it, right down to the finest of details. Narcissists are the greatest actors on earth. They are the devil in disguise, with their game always being about controlling others to get what they want, which is resources and energy. It's easy now to see why narcissists do not view other people as living, breathing beings, with their own hopes, dreams and desires. They have zero emotional capacity or attachment, therefore people are merely tools to be used to get their own needs met. Why a narcissist is never done with you. Narcissists believe that if they've owned you once, they own you forever. In other words, if they've worked you out and know how to manipulate you, they feel pretty confident that they can sweep in at any time, and hook you back into the toxic web. It may be 1 month, 2 years or even 3 decades. But to them, you aren't gone. You're just sitting on the shelf for use at a later date. A narcissist's life is made up of a string of people, who feed them narcissistic supply. If they run out of supply elsewhere and desperately need a hit, they'll just walk on back into your life, as though nothing has even changed. They will often restart the love bombing phase, although this time around it's called a hoover. Once they've re-established the connection, by plugging directly back into your life force energy, they'll revert to the same old abusive cycle, where they do all the taking, and you do all of the giving. They carry such a large superiority complex, that they genuinely believe they are entitled to you and your energy without question. The one true way to be finished with a narcissist. The most painful gift that narcissists bring us, is the ability to see our wounds so that we can heal them. Narcissists are experts at locating our deepest traumas, and ripping them open. Then they'll proceed to rub salt into them, all in order to extract our life force energy, from the heavy emotions and reactions they've elicited from us. The gift hidden in all of this pain, is seeing exactly what our unhealed traumas are, so that we can acknowledge them and release them from our bodies forever. As we heal ourselves on the deepest of levels, the things that narcissists were able to previously trigger us with, completely evaporate. We become our own source of love, validation and security, instead of seeking those things outside of ourselves. We become sovereign beings, who no longer hand our precious power over to anybody else, much less empty voids that can never be satiated. As we see through the narcissist's mask, we see the weak, vulnerable child inside, who can never again throw a tantrum in order to manipulate or control us. The narcissist becomes completely irrelevant to us, which is one of the best signs a narcissist is done with you, because you are completely done with them. For more information on narcissism, head to unmaskingthenarc.com.